Hi guys, today I am going to create this scene. This scene I'm going to show you some texturing techniques, how to improve the texturing quality. Okay, so I'm going to create a new scene and create a knobs plane. So I'm going to create a ground, just scale it up, and I'm going to give patches. I'm going to give 5, that's fine. Press 6 on the keyboard, go to vertex. I'm going to push the vertex, just making it random. No, I don't want to show the horizon flat, just wanted to make randomized. So push this down, and this one I'm going to do that. Alright, so now I'm going to create a texture there. Fine. Now I'm going to do the texture in Photoshop. See, open up a Photoshop. I'm going to create a new document. Okay, fine. And I need a texture. Just to double click. I have a grass and ground texture. I'm going to make. So first, I'm going to take this texture, shift and click and drag, and I need to reduce the size of the texture because we need more tile. So Control T, I can scale this down, I can keep it like that, I can press Alt key, I can duplicate like that. Instead of doing like this, we can create a pattern overlay. So select this document, Control A, go to Edit, Define Pattern, and I'm going to give a name grass. Hit OK, and image this, and this document, create a new layer, and you can fill any color and double click to open the layer style, and go to pattern overlay, and I'm going to choose this grass. Here I can reduce the scale so that you can reduce the scale of that grass. Okay, I'm going to leave this. Next, I want to create the ground, and I'm going to create a new layer, fill with any color, same thing, and I'm going to create a pattern, this ground. Control A, go to Edit, Define Pattern. I can set this ground. Alright, okay, and go to this layer document, double click and make it pattern overlay, and select this one and reduce the scale. Now we are facing the problem with seam, so we need to avoid the seam. So I'm going to cancel this. I need to remove the seam. To do that, this ground document I'm going to offset. So first duplicate this layer, hit OK, and go to filter, other, offset. Now this document size is 1600 to 1200, so we have to give 50% in horizontal and vertical. So I give 800, 600, so the seam will be exactly in the center. I hit OK. Now this layer I'm going to create a layer mask, and take up a random brush. Just pick the brush, go to brush palette, and choose any other brush like this. So I'm going to pick this one, and enable shape dynamics. This shape dynamics increase the size jitter and increase the angle jitter to make need a random brush. Just enable the scattering. The scatter can adjust. I'm going to leave this, that's fine, and I'm going to increase the size, brush size, and just paint to wide, so randomly just do it approximately, because it's not going to be visible much. This is fine. I'm going to remove that area. Yes. Alright, limits. So I'm going to leave. Okay, and I'm going to merge this Control A and define this brush pattern. Ground, let's say 2, hit OK and minimize this. Now I'm going to apply pattern overlay and that one, and I'm going to reduce that somewhat. We have managed, this is fine. Okay, because I'm going to put this ground below the grass, so this is going to be just I want to rename this sand, this grass. Put the sand behind the grass, and first you need to avoid that layers. Just create a new layer and select both layer and merge it. Okay, do the same thing for the grass, merge it. Sorry, grass, sand, excuse me. Okay, and select the grass, create a layer mask, and with this same brush I'm just increase that opacity. I'm going to paint whatever you like. Just I'm creating the path. Alright, it's fine. Okay, and then I'm going to reduce opacity. I just wanted to make a nice blend. So this side also need a nice blend, soft. Okay, after that select that sand layer, and I'm going to make burn tool. I'm going to take burn tool with the same brush and reduce the exposure very light, very slightly. This corner I just want to paint to make some little bit darken that area to show some random brightness. Just paint it. Okay, and that grass also I'm going to pick that grass mask, and this same brush I'm going to increase, sorry, actually I have to pick brush. Just do some random paint it. So you can even increase the scattering, and you can paint it, but anyway this is, it's okay for me. It's a nicey look. Alright, okay, just keep it right, and I'm going to save this file. Save as, I will give a name, test. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to apply that texture to this plane. Right click, assign new material. I'm going to create a lambert material, file texture, browse, and open this. Now this is fine, but that there is a issue, you know, it looks very blurred. Texture is getting very blurred. So think about if I apply the grass texture, assign new material, lambert, file, browse this original grass, and if I increase the tile, how much, if I give 10, and if you zoom in, the texture quality will, we are not going to lose any quality in this texture, but if you scale it in Photoshop, you will get the problem, right? So what I'm going to do is, in Maya, if I increase the tiling, we're not losing any quality. So I'm going to do that path in Maya itself. Okay, I'll show you how to do that. So first, right click, assign new material. I'm going to make a lambert. Okay, in rendering menu there is a 3D paint tool. Using this 3D paint tool, I'm going to create a mask, path mask. Okay, and after that I'm going to use layer texture, and I'm going to mix it. Fine. So if I go to 3D paint tool option box, very first we have to define a brush, what kind of brush we need, and in file texture, assign edit texture, just click. We have to create a new texture. So here I'm going to make okay, 2048 and make, and it's gonna be JPEG, that doesn't matter, and hit assign. Then only we can able to paint. Okay, here I have a simple brush, round brush. You can even import any brushes. You can browse and you can paint any brushes. Like, I'm going to open this. See, I can paint it. Now this brush I'm going to create my own in Photoshop. So I'm going to create a new document, Control N, and I'm going to set this 256. I don't want to have a high resolution texture, just wanted to make a brush. Create a elliptical marquee. I'm going to make 7 feather, and shift, it will create a proportional sphere. I'm going to create a new layer and fill with the black color, and Control D, deselect, and this layer blend I'm going to change into dissolve. So you get a nice, little bit nice in the corner. Just keep it. You can press Alt on the keyboard. Okay, just move it. Okay, I'm going to merge these two. Just merge it, and I can go to filter. I can give little bit of Gaussian blur. I don't want to get more sharp noise. And after that, I'm going to flip something like that. Just keep it like, and save as JPEG. Just say this is a brush image. Save that. Hit OK. Next, I'm going to open this. I'm going to browse. So I'm going to browse. There. E. Path. 3. Source images. So on. I'm going to paint it. See, not getting anything, just giving a very flat brush. Actually, we have to invert that. So go back to Photoshop. I just close this. I'll open the brush. I'm going to invert this image. Adjustment, invert, and I will save this file. Now I'm going to load that brush. in 3D paint tool. Before that, I want to make the surface white. Just make the flood color to white and hit flood paint and browse. I'm going to open that, sorry, not this one, source images, that brush, and I'm going to paint roughly. The size is a little bit small. I'm going to increase the brush size like that. Okay, fine. And after that, I'm going to browse some random brush, I'm going to click to make some random, just okay, fine, that's enough. Now I'm going to save the texture. Before that, I have to save this file. Let's say a tree. Let's say okay, and it will automatically save. If I go to 3D paint tool, option box, and hit save textures, and this will be stored inside the 3D paint textures folder. And if you go to hyperseed, you can able to see the texture. If I go to textures, and this is the one, double click, open that and click this, you can able to see the sample here. Now this is going to be my mask or matte, I can name it. Now I'm going to create the ground. Now create a lambert. So first I'm going to create the basic ground. So I'm going to create a ramp, just keep it like that, and open the ramp. Sorry, I'm going to create 3 file texture. I'm going to mix 3 file, 1 2 3, select that all. Now I'm going to browse the grass again, then the dark, okay, and after that, so I will save that file which I made tileable. I'm going to save this ground tile, save, okay, and I'm going to open that file. Yes. Now first, red color, select the red color list, middle click and drop into the red, and select the green one. I'm going to keep this dark texture and select the blue. I'm going to connect this light texture. Fine. I'm going to increase the tiling, all these things, 5, enable mirror. And I'm going to connect this to color and assign this to. Now we have to randomize, so create a fractal and take this fractal, middle click and drop into the ramp, go to other, open up the connection editor, take the out alpha to UV coordinate. Now you get the pattern, okay, and I'm going to increase the coverage, select that, and make 7, 4 will make, fine, If I enable high quality render, I can see that ground how it's placed. I'm going to invert this fractal. Select this fractal, go to effects. I'm going to invert this. We'll get more grass. If you want more grass, just open this ramp. You can increase this. You can play around, get more. Grass. Okay, now I want to create that path. Okay, just rearrange the graph, and I'm going to break this connection, delete this. This time I'm going to create layer texture, and I'm going to keep it here, and I'm going to create one more okay, I'll leave this. I'm going to take this middle click and drop into the layer, so you can see that, and I'm going to keep that texture below the layer texture, and open up that mask, just middle click and drop into here, and this mask has to go to this ramp alpha. See, if I middle click and drop into the alpha for this and make it over, you can see that path getting. Middle click and test color, and now you can see this getting that path. Right, if I do a render, you can see that path we're getting. So I'm going to increase open the ramp and increase the grass more. So getting more grass, right? And I need to increase the tiling for the grass. So open the 2D, and I'm going to make 5. Now let's do a render. You can see getting this path. Okay, 3. Now if you zoom in and if I render, you will not lose any quality in the texture. You'll get perfect clean texture. It will not lose any quality. Okay, then I'm going to put the tree. I'm going to import that tree. Switch off the high quality, go to file, import. I'm going to import that one, and this tree I have done the base model in Maya, and after that I made some sculpting. Okay, this one I just group everything, Control G, tree, and I'm going to center pivot. I'll keep that pivot in the bottom. Press D and B or text snap. I'll keep it somewhere here. Okay. Fine. And it looks very big. I'm going to scale this down. Okay, and here for this leaves I'll show you what I have done. I just made one leaf and I duplicated it randomly, and I just made it combined, and nothing, if I move this out, you can see. Okay, now I'm going to apply a texture for the leaves. Go to window, hypershade, clear the graph, create lambert material. I just simply make the color green is small like that, some green color, and assign this material to this all leaves. So like that, assign material, and see what I got. Now if I render this tree, actually this tree is having some displacement, and I made this. I'm going to grab this, see, I have created a normal map and diffuse map, and I have a displacement. I'm going to delete the displacement now, and let's say this, and I'm going to do a render. Now the tree is looking, this leaves are looking same color. We need to randomize the color. So select the material, leaf material, just drop it here, and then I need to clean up this. Create a lambert material, sorry, leaf, take up the leaf material, and create noise as projection. Make it as projection, create noise, and I'm going to connect this projection to this leaf diffuse. So we can take out alpha, diffuse. It's very simple, and then we have to choose that projection node and make it spherical. And you notice you get the projection node here, just keep it right here, just like that, and scale this up proportionally. Scale it and cover. Now take a look at this. You get random brightness, the tree. Fine. I'm going to save this file. Now next I'm going to create light. So lighting, I'm going to use mental ray light. So render settings, and I'm going to change this mental ray. I'm going to use indirect lighting. I'm going to create physical sun and sky. Just hit create, so you get a sunlight. So just you need to position this like that. I'll position and take, and you can see this is more accurate. You get a more accurate sunlight. So now getting some problem, it looks very bright, right? So very first, the horizon, we have to move this down, and we have some issue, it looks very bright. So go to render settings, click this output connection, physical sun and skylight. Horizon height I'm going to make -1, and saturation I need more saturated scene, and what else, I have to adjust the gamma value. Oh, okay. Now you take a look at this. We don't have that path. This path, the mental ray will not support that layer texture. You know, you have to convert this into normal texture. So what you need to do is, I'm going to clear this graph and select this one, graph network, and open. Alright, now this I'm going to convert into simple color. So select the shader and shift and select the ground and go to edit, convert file texture, Maya software. Go to option box. I'm going to set that, just leave this everything. I'm going to set 2048 image resolution. Again, choose what kind of what format texture you want. Just convert and close. Now it's converting here. It will take some time. Okay, now you can see this texture is converted into simple. Let me see. We got this. We have a one single texture. We have combined everything. This texture is assigned to this plane. Now if I render this, getting that path right. Still I need to reduce that horizon height. I'm going to make -2. Done. And I'm going to go to this tree. I put that into the tree. I'm going to move this. Place the camera. Place the camera. Need to move this here. Just place the camera and select the camera and press S on the keyboard. Set key means if you move the camera and if you rewind, you get back to that original position. Fine. So now you can see. Next we have to adjust the gamma value. So go to render settings and go to quality. Go to frame buffer. Set this gamma value 0.455 and select the camera, and I have to adjust the exposure. If I render this, you see, getting this, it's too bright, right? Select the camera and go to shape, go to mental ray, and there you can get that lens shader exposure. Just open that. I'm going to set the gamma value 1 instead of 2.2. I can reduce it. Now we'll get the contrast looking image. This is nice. I'll set 0.3, little bit brighter. Okay. If you want, you can give bump for the ground. Okay. I'll adjust the light. Little bit down. rewind. I need more bright, so select the camera, go to expose, sorry, select the camera, go to exposure, fine, get more bright. The horizon I have to minus 1.5. okay, fine. Then I'm going to put some rocks here, and I'm going to make some birds flying to show the scene scaling. So what I did is in Google I searched in Google, I got this image. This image I just made it white and black. Let me show you. So on, I made it white and black, and here I have created the alpha channel. Okay, just simply select the magic wand tool, pick the black color area, just create the mask, you'll get the alpha. Right, with this, go to Maya. I'm going to create a NURBS plane. Go to this, just move up, and for this plane I'm going to assign that material. Right click, assign a new material, lambert, in the color, file, sorry, actually we have to assign as normal texture, file, browse. I'll take that one which we have. You see that I'm gonna scale this direction, fine, and I'm going to keep the pivot, and right here press D on the keyboard and just move this pivot somewhere here, exactly, and I'm going to duplicate this, Control D, rotate this to the other side. Okay, and I'm going to move this, just create a NURBS sphere and reduce the scale. I'll isolate this, select this everything, and make isolate selection, so we'll get, sorry, select this and rotate 90 degree, and I'm gonna scale this direction and scale this down like that. I'm going to increase the spans like that, and I can scale this, go to vertex, I can scale this down, so I'm going to take this one, I'm going to move this some kind of bird, I don't know, just wanted to, so just I'm going to show the silhouette view, I'm not going to show complete detail bird, just keep it like that. And this thing I'm going to right click, assign a new material, make it lambert, make it black. So select this everything, Control G, group it, and put the pivot in the middle, just keep it. Otherwise go to modify, center pivot. So next I'm going to duplicate this, so I'm going to align the wings, J, 1 minute, just a second. Let's keep this. Press J on the keyboard. J is a snap rotation every 15 degree. Start key. Alright. And I'm going to duplicate this. Hit up arrow. Control D. And move this. And keep it here. I just want to make random J. Okay. Duplicate. Control D. Rotate. Make random. Duplicate. Put some more birds. Control D. So we need to have more roads, right? Fine. So select that all. Select the group. Control G. I'm going to make group it. Isolate off. I can keep it there and rotate that. Rewind. We can scale this down. So we can rearrange. Okay. So you can see that. So now rewind and hit render. You can see. So we are getting a little bit of a white color on that. See if I render this. There will be a slight white color outline will be there. That is because we have to adjust the alpha. So go to Photoshop and open that. We need to delete that alpha. Take up magic wand tool, pick this, go to select, modify, contract. I will make 2, and now we can create channel. Just click and save this file and go to Maya and reload that image. See it reload. Then after that I can add some rocks. You can create model, you can add racks, and you can apply some grasses. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you like it, give me a comment.